Hi everyone, I am Radha S and I am presenting the topic is switching modes. So coming here, what is the switching modes? The layer 2 switches are used for transmitting the data on the data link layer and it also performs the error checking on transmitted and received frames. The layer 2 switches forward the packet with the help of MAC address. The different modes are used for forwarding the packet known as the switching modes. In switching mode, different parts of the frame are recognized. They consist of the several parts such as preamble, destination MAC address, source MAC address, user data and FCS. Any delay in passing the traffic is known as the latency. Cisco offers three ways to switch the traffic depending upon how thoroughly you want the frame to check before it is passed on. There are three types of the switching modes. First one is cut through switching mode, second one is store and forward switching mode, third one is fragment free switching mode. First one is cut through switching. So what is the cut through switching? Cut through switching is the fastest switching method, meaning it has the lowest latency. The incoming frame is read up to the destination MAC address. Once it reaches the destination MAC address, switch check in CAM table for the correct port to forward the frame out of and send it in on its way. Cut-through switching is a technique in which the switch forward the packet after the destination address has been identified, without waiting for the enter frame to be received. Once the frame is received, it checks the first 6 bytes of the frame. Following the preamble, the switch checks the destination in the switching table to determine the outgoing interface port and forward the frame to the destination. It has the low latency read as the switch does not wait for the enter frame to before sending the packet to the destination. It has no error checking technique. Therefore, the error can be sent with or without error to the receiver. A cut-through switching technique has low wait time as it forwards the packet as soon as it identifies the destination MAC address. In this technique, collision is not detected. If the frame have been collided, will also be forwarded. The process of switching modes can be best to be described by using the metaphor. You are the security at the club and we ask you to make sure that everyone you enter as picture ID. You are not asked to make sure that picture matches the person, only that the ID as the picture. Second one is store and forward switching mode. Here the switch reads the enter frame and copies it into its buffer. A cyclic redundancy check takes place to check the frame for any error. If error are found, the frame is dropped, otherwise switching table exam and frame forwarded. Store and forward is a technique in which the intermediate node store the received frame and then check for the error before forwarding the packet to the next node. The layer 2 switch wait until the enter frame is received. On receiving the enter frame, switch store the frame into the switch buffer memory. This process is known as storing the frame. When the frame is stored, then the frame is checked for the error. If any error found, the message is discarded. Otherwise, the message is forwarded to the next node. This process is known as the forwarding the frame. The store and forward technique ensure high level of the security as the destination address will not affected by the corrupted frames. Store and forward switches are highly reliable as it does not forward the collide frames. Now imagine you are at the security club. Only this time you have not only make sure that picture matches the person, but you must also write down the name and address of everyone before they can enter. Doing it this way causes the great deal of time and delay, and this is how the store and forward method of the switching works. Store and forward switching has the highest latency of all the switching methods. Third one is fragment-free switching mode. Fragment-free switching is the advanced technique of the cut-through switching. Since cut-through can be ensured that all the frame are good and store and forward take too long, we need method that is both quick and reliable. This is the default configuration. Low-level Cisco switches fragment-free or modified cut-through is a modified variety of the cut-through switching. The minimum size of the Ethernet frame is 64 byte. Anything less than the 64 byte is called a runt frame. A fragmentary switching is a technique that reads the least 64 byte of the frame before forwarding to the next node to provide the error-free transmission. It combines the speed of cut-through switching with the error checking functionality. This technique checks the 64 byte of the Ethernet frame where the addressing information is available. A collision is detected within the 64 byte of the frame. The frame which are collide will not be forwarded to the further. Next is difference between the store and forward switching and cut-through switching. Store and forward switching and cut-through switching. Store and forward switching is a technique that waits until the entire frame is received. In cut-through switching is a technique that checks the first 6 bytes of the following preamble to identify the destination address. In store and forward switching, it performs the error checking functionality. If any error found in the frame will be discarded, otherwise forwarded to the next node. In cut-through switching, it does not perform any error checking. The frame with or without error will be forwarded. In store and forward switching, it has the high latency rate as it waits for the entire frame to be received before forwarding to the next node. In cut-through switching, it has the lowest latency rate as it checks only the 6 byte of the frame to determine the destination address.